The winner of 3 races this year, including the last 2. And any fan that assumed that Tom Hoover just came here for the fun of it was dead wrong. At the finish line, it was a race neither driver could call from the cockpit.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Jerry ECKMAN, also the points leader like John Force, he fell at his own hand. Look at this, up against Kenny DELCO. It was ECKMAN leaving way too soon. The red light comes on, automatic disqualification. And Bernstein, as Don Garland said, may be concerned about this near lane where Joe Amato has put him. We're just about ready for a start. Round 2, top fuel competition. You're on board. Oh, something breaks in Bernstein's car. You saw Amato just streak away to 5 seconds flat, 281 miles per hour. In the near lane is Tom Hoover, who is really an underdog here. There's no question about that. A good start, and it's McCullough who loses traction in the favored lane. George Hoover looked on and sees the wind light for son Tom. McCullough out with loss of traction.
Gets everybody shooting at him.
They're off. Larson and Coletta both get traction. From behind, it's Bruce Larson. That will certainly help the image of the near lane. A 5:33 at 270. Wouldn't be any fun if it was easy to do. They're away. Oh, and the tires come loose on Jim White's car. He has to shut it down to maintain control. Chuck ETCHELLS, 5.29, especially against competition like Mark Oswald in the far lane. They're up. And a huge wheel stand by Oswald. He's trying to come back, but it is not enough. Johnny West benefits from Mark Oswald's tire-smoking wheel stand. These boys are very, very busy, and they're 7 seconds down the quarter of a mile. Great start. Howick near lane. DELCO far lane. Oh, the electronic finish line, Judge. Thank goodness we have one. Calls it Howick. 7:34. DELCO's losing. Pro stock drivers bring the RPMs way up to scream those engines. Slide their foot up the clutch, and they are gone. On board with Glidden. Glidden sees Alderman in front of him, and Alderman wins it. 7:35 to a quicker 7:31. You go when you see yellow or you're late. They both react well to the light, but LaHaye breaks right off the starting line. Gary Ormsby thunders through at 5:05, is the class of the field. He has definitely earned his right to be here alongside the reigning champions. Oh, Larson leaves way too soon. Larson is disqualified. The red light blows on the tree. Chuck ETCHELLS goes to the final at 5:54. The big question is, can Mark Howick win his first ever national event? He holds the national record, but is winless. Alderman outperforms Howick off the mark. Howick charges. Not enough. Darrell Alderman, 7:32, defeats Howick, 7:31.
So ETCHELLS knows he's going to have to go down and turn the wind light on.
Either way, we'll see a first-time winner. Johnny West hard into the wall. ETCHELLS goes on to win it, but Johnny West has suffered severe damage to his home-built race car. The body is torn off the right side. He continues to make contact with the wall. He better stop that car. This racetrack comes to a very abrupt dead end. There's a highway on the other side and a wall. Oh, this is not going to be pretty.
Oh, what an impact. That is a driver's worst nightmare. Hitting something like that so solid.
Johnny West is in big trouble, obviously, at the end of the racetrack. NHRA Safety Safari immediately on the scene. If you're going to have this kind of problem, you want to have it when these guys are around. A flash of fire backs them off, and they again go in to attend to Johnny West, who is still strapped into the cage of that car. Let's have another look. Near lane, Don Garland.
Watch this car carefully and watch the right rear tire. You'll see some sort of liquid get under it as it passes through your screen, and the car immediately hits the guardrail. What a tremendous impact. I personally feel that Johnny West was knocked out at that moment and no longer knew what the car was doing. The throttle was hung partially open, so as the fuel began to get to the engine, it got faster and faster. A driver's worst nightmare. Unconscious in a so-called runaway car, and then to hit a solid guardrail at the end. A terrible accident.
And as if Johnny hadn't been through enough already, this was all climaxed by the car being vaulted into the air. Emergency workers, NHRA Safety Safari, Raceway Park crews on the scene, clearing up the debris, but more importantly, attending to Johnny West, who is still in the car. And the report is that he is conscious. He has regained consciousness and is talking to them. Boy, that's some awful sweet news after what we've seen. Gary Ormsby stages the final round of the Summer Nationals. And it certainly was no disappointment. Susie Hoop celebrates Gary Ormsby's victory. Gary retains his points lead. Don Garlits is at the starting line.